Okay, so during the stream, while I'm streaming this game, the 2027 draft video has been uploaded. I actually had it uploaded for weeks. I just wanted to pick a good time to actually make it a public video. But if you want to watch it, I'll leave a link to that video here for this stream. If it lets me. Yeah, we're back. It's good to be back, man. About one more game, then we reach the All-Star break. Good. We have actually lost so many games in the month of July. It's not even funny. We won the series against Oakland, or the Athletics, I guess. Keep calling them that. And we lost six straight. And if you count the A series, we have lost 7 of 9. So the division is getting very close now, which I expect it to be. We're not there yet as a franchise, but we're getting there. We're getting better. Doyle has improved. Toglia has improved. Dolander in his rookie year is getting really good. It's where once the season's over, he's getting an immediate contract extension that should take him throughout his prime years. Jesus Lazardo has been great this season. Alvarado, he's at his moments. Dennis Eckert in AAA is getting better, and maybe even next season we could consider bringing him up. I would rather take my time with him though. We could take our time with him rather than rush him up this year. There's Nolan who's gotten better. Diego Castillo has been solid, albeit not as good as I think last year. But then again, we haven't seen him for the entire season. He played 64 last year, and that's what gave him a solid stat line. So we need to see him for the second half or the rest of the season. Still waiting on Ryan Feltner's recovery of the broken forearm. This will probably be it for him. I don't think I'm gonna probably deny him arbitration and have him walk in free agency this offseason because he has now suffered two major long-term injuries to sort of set back his timing, to set back his progression this year. So because of it, it's actually forcing my hand with some aspects. Like next season, I may have to just bring Dennis Eckert up here. He'll be 20. He'll be 20 years old, and that might just have to be the direction we go in moving forward. We already have Blake Adams up here. He's had his moments. He's struggled, but the one who struggled more was Carson. Carson Palmquist was god fucking awful this year in his 10 games he started. He's only had 2 quality starts. That is rough. And now Seth Lugo, who started off hot, he was great his first 2 starts. Kind of been smoldering as of late. So it's not good. I'm probably not gonna make any moves come trade deadline because man, I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's worth it right now. We're still developing as a franchise. We're still building ourselves up as a franchise. It's a risk because look at the Diamondbacks, look at the Padres. They're already getting back. They're both within 5, and the Giants are within 5.5. But we'll just have to wait and see on that front. The Dodgers are just. This is just not their year. You go in three-peat for the World Series and For some reason, despite the roster they have, they're just not the same this year. It's so bizarre, if you ask me. Maybe next year they'll be better. Who knows? I do want to play the full game here. That'll be fine. This is the last game before All-Star break. Plenty of time off. Look at that. 182 million. The most valuable farm system in baseball, huh? In fact, it's us and the Marlins, so that's pretty tough. You know, the funny thing is like in most MLB franchises I've seen, I usually see people get the Marlins, and the Marlins are like always good. They always find a way to turn the Marlins around. Either that or the CPU does it themselves.
Leading off for Miami, the second baseman, Otto Lopez.
That's a ball. 2-2 to count.
That is third, the shortstop, Xavier Edwards.
Come on, Seth. Hey! 1 ball, 2 strikes.
I'm wondering if the Dodgers are struggling because they have like no depth that's actually performing as they're supposed to, or the depth on their roster is just not playing to expectations. A lot of their starting pitchers though also have mediocre records, making 500 records. So I'm wondering if it's a combination of the two or other elements out of their control. But I will probably have to do the trade deadline myself because, man, I don't think it would make sense to have the Dodgers sit pat and do nothing this trade deadline. I think it would make sense for them to consider jumping on as many potential acquisitions as possible. I'll probably do that offline.
Leading off for the Rockies, the designated hitter, Masataka Ida.
Ball, that's out. Two balls, two strikes. Count's full.
Batting second, the first baseman, Michael.
His pitches are so fast, man. Even his fucking 80, even his 80-mile-per-hour pitches are fast.
2-2 to count.
Batting third, the left fielder, no leg. Yo.
Aye. One ball, two strikes. Oh.
Leading off for the Marlins, the first baseman, Jonah Rod.
Ball, that's in.
Sink the ball. Come on.
The count's full. That ball's foul. That's out. Ball four.
But Pittsburgh did pull their way
Batting sixth,
back into
right
the
fielder,
NL Central standings.
Jesus Sanchez.
Damn.
Batting seventh, the designated hitter, Griffin Cone.
They have no outs either.
One ball, two strikes.
Yeah, it just doesn't look right seeing Salvador Perez in a Marlins uniform.
Ball. Foul.
I believe Seth Lugo was a Royal at one point, so he got to be teammates with Salvador Perez. That's interesting.
That's a ball.
The batter number 6, Otto Lopez.
Yep, that ball went out. Three.
Oh, stop the bleeding. But not that good.
Leading off for the Rockies, the center fielder, Grayson Royal.
Aye. One ball, two strikes. Ball.
He's not even throwing close to the plate, man. Not even throwing close to the fucking
The
plate.
catcher, Harry. Ball.
Aye. Two. One ball, two strikes. Aye.
Yeah, I don't want to play against Yuri Perez, bro. This shit ain't fun. First game back in a month, and I gotta deal with someone that's pitching 100. No, I'm good.
Three. You're out. 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 Three. Out. Ball four. Take your base. Out. Three. You're out. 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 That's ball four. Out. Ball four. Take your base. You're out. Out. Three. Out. You're out. Out. Ball four. Take your base. Out.
Leading off for Miami, the right fielder, number 7, Jesus Sanchez. The designated hitter, Griffin Conine.
Let's go, Rockies!
The catcher, number 14, Dominic Perez.
Let's go, Rockies!
Up next for the Marlins, the third baseman, Nick Maton.
Come on, Rockies! One ball, two strikes. Yeah! One ball, two strikes.
Just kill me now. Fucking hell.
The batter, number 6, second baseman, Nicky Lopez.
Oh wow, cool. Thank you for already giving me a two-strike
Now
count.
batting, third baseman, Owen Miller.
Ball two. Two balls, two strikes.
You know what? Why not just not play against the Marlins in general? Why not I just let the CPU take it from here?
Three.
Wonderful. We've been swept. Not even one fucking hit on my end, bro. Not even one. And here I thought Seth Lugo was gonna be worth, you know, worthwhile keeping. I think we had it at Truist Park last year. Is there an actual team? Someone actually, did they even decide yet? Chicago? We'll do that. So it's Michael Tolia. I'm still pissed at how Washington didn't take Holiday with the first pick, and they still took a shortstop anyways. It's like, okay, so you didn't take the best player available in the draft, and you also didn't address we need to start getting guys for our starting pitching lineup for the future. Just did all the things to piss me off.
Home Run Derby. 8 hitters will battle. Only 4 will advance. In the first round, the contestants will have 3 minutes to hit as many home runs as possible. The semifinal
Patolio versus Rafael
rounds last
Devers, huh?
just 2 minutes. If a contestant hits a home run over 425 feet during bonus time, they will earn an additional out. Whoever hits the most home, let's get right to it. It's time for the Home Run Derby. Now batting, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr. Alrighty, let's see what he can do.
I'll watch 3.
And there he goes into the bleacher seats.
I don't want to hear the PA announcer say everything, bro. You did your job. Oh, I didn't mean to hit you. Okay. So I guess. I have no idea how to do this. That's not a home run, that's foul. I don't know what I'm doing here, folks. I ain't getting shit. I think to really spice things up, the winner of the home run derby, I'll give a 10 plus power rating. I'll give them 10 plus to their power. Oh, that should be a home run. There we go. I'm just a PO early. I need to. I'm not winning this. I'm just here for fun. That should be it. Woo, he sent that one. Damn. Damn. Bro said do or die time. I think that's it. Yep, that's it. Yeah, we ain't advancing. I've never done this before, but that was pretty fun. Oh, we tied with Pete Alonso. Doesn't even matter. We needed to get Yordan Alvarez's 16. So we ain't in the top 4. Yeah, they changed the format. In previous years, you would have, they would all be ranked to play against each other. It would be Acuna and Devers, unless that is the case, which I'm really not sure. Is it still the same? Because it doesn't seem like it. Yeah, for next season, who's hosting 2028? San Francisco? I'll decide on it later. Yeah, they changed it. So now everyone is in a pool together, and whoever gets the most out of 4 advances. Nah, let's just advance to the next round. Alvarez and Corbin Carroll. The winner here gets a 10+ power boost for the rest of the season. Yeah, we'll do that. I want to do that. That would be funny. Yeah, I like the idea of that. Having a home run derby winner get a +10 power boost. That might actually be really fun to watch. Needs 13 to win. Well, if you try. I don't think they do home run and derby winners. Yo, what is the... Hey, yo, what's going on over there in right field? Why they... Why would they put a freaking Jumbotron right there? There's like people sitting behind the seat or behind the Jumbotron. They can't see the game. They can't see the home runs. That is corny. That is goofy as hell. Yeah, we'll just watch Corbin Carroll the rest of the way. Yeah, I like this. I like this idea. A +10 for both left and right power. Power against lefties and power against righties. That might be really fun to watch. And at this rate, it might be Yordan Alvarez. He's got 9 more to go to tie. He took that pitch, no shot. No shot, you took that again. Yeah, he lost. Y'all might as well just pack it in, bro. Jordan about to be the winner. Yeah, I'm gonna sit here. Congratulations, Jordan Alvarez. You receive a +10. Oh my god, that's gonna be insane. He actually had 16. If we were able to get 4 more with Tolia, we might have tied with them. We may have had a shot. These are your results. God, we ran it out the bottom of the pack now. Prefer restarts? I ain't doing that. No way. We have the All-Star game. I actually want to play this. I would play her a lot, but we're going to have a lot. We should have a lot of All-Stars. I actually want to go through the list. So the official All-Stars. Jose Ramirez, third base. Second base, Jose Altuve. DH is Yordan Alvarez. Aaron Judge for right field. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. first base. Adley Rutschman catcher. Anthony Santander left field. So he, in this timeline, actually works out in Toronto. Injuries do not derail him. Yeah, he never get derailed by injuries. Julio Rodriguez takes center field. Gunnar Henderson, shortstop. And Logan Gilbert will start. So they got 2 starters for Seattle. NL All-Stars. Christian Yelich for left field. Luis Rengifo, second base. Ronald Acuna DHing. Fernando Tatis Jr. is right field. William Contreras is at catcher. So Wilson and William Contreras. Interesting. Alec Boehm is third base. Francisco Lindor is shortstop. Michael Toglia is first base. Brendan Doyle is taking center field. And Christopher Sanchez will be the starting pitcher. We have 2 starters on our team. Doyle finally gets an award in this series, man. It's about damn time. And Michael Toglia is back in the All-Star game. First one since year 1 of the series. You guys didn't see that. We're playing this in Wrigley. Because we've already had this in Atlanta once. We actually had this in Atlanta the last 2 years. Who else made it for us? He made it! Dollander is in! You know what that means? Potential boost. And a rating boost to go along with it. But surprisingly, no Jesus Luzardo. That's a shame. Ooh, you know who else made it? Diego Castillo sneaks in by the skin of his teeth. Hey, you love to see it. You love to see it. Garrett Crochet's really on his Chris Sale arc. It starts in Chicago with the White Sox, gets traded to Boston. Boston proceeds to trade him to Atlanta. Or he probably signed in Atlanta, whichever came first. Do you have any other All-Stars on our team? There's Shohei, Patrick Bailey, Ivan Herrera, Luis Arraez, Edmundo Sosa, Emil Candelario, Trey Turner, Isom Kim, Ellie De La Cruz. Good for him. Michael Harris II, Corbin Carroll, and that's about it. So we get 2 starters and not much else. I love how it's in the Braves font. Yep, we're playing in Wrigley. Just because I choose to do it. Actually gonna let the commentary.
And people have joked over the years, great American small.
Leading up for the American League, the third baseman, Husband, Ramirez. Batting second, from the Los Angeles Red Sox, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Watching the teams in the All-Star game not wear a unified jersey, but their own team jerseys can be so fun. Because it just makes me think it's a bunch of guys that just got together to hang out and play some baseball, throw a few pitches, rather than a unified look. A couple of old boys from high school days wearing their favorite players' uniforms from back in the day. You got your, you got the one that wears Barry Bonds, a couple of Ichiro fans in the group. Maybe a few Yankees fans. They probably got some Rodriguez, Jeter jerseys, you know, that sort. Although sometimes you can't really tell because they don't have last names on their uniforms. Maybe they got a David Ortiz jersey. That would be fun to watch. And there's Tolia. Made it to the All-Star game. Good on bro. A part of me is absolutely okay dicking around and just throwing meatballs across the plate. Why did you just crash? I hate this shit. Hold on. I cannot believe this thing would just do that. As soon as that screen went black, I knew something was wrong. I was like, there's no way. There's something the game can't handle, and I don't know why it is. Just wonderful. See how much actually saved. The home run dirty did not save. Are you? Can I force feed the win to Jordan? Who? Oh, wonderful. So I can't tell who the. Does it even like show up on the record? It does. Okay, so Jordan. It still shows up as Jordan winning the All-Star, the home run derby. We'll sim the top half of the first inning. I'm wondering if Jordan getting a huge ratings boost will pulverize the Astros in a better direction, help them win more. That would be pretty interesting.
Well, love the day games here on the north side of Chicago. There is an energy and an...
This one driven deep center. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singy, always special when we get together to call the All-Star game.
Well, we've done a lot of these together, and sometimes you come in and think, ho-hum, another year. But once you look and you see these all-star players, their uniforms on, them interacting with one another, you realize just how special it is. It's going to be a great one tonight.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So just about set now. And today on the hill, Christopher Sanchez.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
And now, Jose Ramirez. Back here at Wrigley Field, Today's starting pitcher, Logan Gilbert.
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now a chance for Christian Yelich. That's down and in. A slider missed.
I'm actually more used to Christian Yelich being in this Diamondback uniform than he is in Milwaukee. I will admit.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Swing and a miss. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
Can I stop
to
getting
see guys
pitchers that
compete, and I know he's
throw
frustrated
fastballs
he
like
wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
I'll have Garrett Crochet coming next.
And the batter now, Luis Rengifo. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Line drive, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Swing and a miss.
That was the one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Acuna off of first with 2 away. Check on the runner. Acuna dives back in. And El Nino is stifled for the K. Second inning coming up here at Wrigley. No score. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Garrett Crochet. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. And delivers outside. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Swings and misses, and it's 3-2. Popped up. Boom. Should have this one. And there's one away. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1 out, base is empty. Base knock right field.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Ball 2.
Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He's got it. And there are 2 outs.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Actually. Is he the high? Yeah, he is the highest. For now. We'll bring in Justin Martinez next.
The pitch. In the dirt, but kept close.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Line drive. Rengifo to first, and that will end the inning. AL leaves 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the catcher comes up to hit. William Contreras. And that one is inside.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
That one misses. So a leadoff
Start throwing
walk.
it down the plate, you bum. Look at this petty shit.
And here comes Alec Boehm. Contreras gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. There's a swing and a drive. And that is a foul ball. Man at first, 1 away. And that one is lifted in the air. Rodriguez. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 away. Here's Michael Tollian. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a miss as he was late.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. So no runs, no base hits. We're back to start the 3rd, and there's a new arm on the mound, Justin Martinez. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Martinez was recently named Pitcher of the Month for some outstanding work on the mound. Too low, and it's ball 3.
No question did he earn that Pitcher of the Month award, Boog. He was just dominant. String together enough of those, and you can expect some other hardware on the man.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
And now the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson, comes up empty. That's strike 2. Top of the third, no score. Outside. The count now 2-2.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
In the dirt, blocked.
Fuck it.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Rudder stops at second, and the first 2 reach to start the inning.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Here's Jose Ramirez. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. Lindor, that's 1. How about that double play?
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. And that's outside.
That's out.
All right. That's fine.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
That's fine.
2 outs. On the ground to third.
Throw it.
Zips it across. And they get Altuve for the out. And that is that. 1 hit, 1 left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. No score.
I sit there and say, hey, we still got to check the
Bottom
glove.
half of the third,
Really?
and they bring in a new pitcher,
All-star game?
Shane McClanahan. And now the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. Swings through that one.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
2 strikes.
Here, man.
On the ground, right side. Altuve slings to first. 1 up, 1 down. So the lineup flips over. Here's Yelich at the dish. 3-2. Struck him out swinging. Gassed it right by him.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Luis Rengifo getting ready to hit. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
The quick counts have been
Here's
so
Acuna now. And that one fouled off.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Swings and misses. Couldn't catch
Timing
up
just
to
off.
the heater. So it's no run. Back here at the friendly confines. On to the 4th. Here's Yordan Alvarez. Next offering misses. And now 3-1. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Everyone's
His
just
ability to
getting
draw
walked, bro.
walks has been something that's been part of his
The only
career
way you can get
since
on
day
base.
one.
It's Aaron Judge now. Runner at first with no outs here. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And that's down and away. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Judge waits. Up and in. 3-2 now.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can. Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is, here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it, and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split-finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
Here's Adley Rutschman. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. No runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. On now to the bottom of the 4th. We're tied, 0-0. Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the 4th. Pablo Lopez. So digging in, Fernando Tatis Jr.
I want to try and hit something, man. Come on.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Oh, that high four-seam fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate it a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Lopez gets the swing and the miss. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing beats. And now it's Alec Bohm. That one back in the middle, and it gets through. And that keeps the inning going. Here's Francisco Lindor. Boom. The runner at first with 2 gone. Lopez gets the swing and the miss.
Of course.
And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. On to the top of the 5th we go. No score. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Sandy Alcantara. Anthony Santander at the plate. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. headed towards the corner. Tatis really on his horse for it. Tries to make the play, but it's foul.
That's a hella foul. I think the game made me think that gun was going to stay in.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's a high chopper, and he handles it
I wanted to
himself for
actually
the
tack
out.
sense in there.
At the plate, Julio Rodriguez. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
One down, base is empty. Got him. 2 up, 2 down.
Yeah, how did I realize I was going to be so trash at offense? I
Gunnar
probably would not have
Henderson
used
now at the plate.
Christopher
Pretty
Sanchez
amazing
that
athlete
early.
this guy is.
Or had him
Power
come out that
and
early.
Speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone?
1 ball, 2 strikes.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Nothing doing there for the American League. Still no score. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Bowden Francis.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
So digging in, Michael Tolio. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
Of course.
Rutschman on to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout. So up next, Brenton Doyle. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Movement in the bullpen. Ryan Walker, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Helsley, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
My reaction time is so
And there are
off
2
right
down.
now, bro. It's
Toughest pitch to hit,
crazy.
fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Yelly stepping into the box now. So now 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the 5th. Nothing doing here this half. We're through 5. Today we deliver a powerful message as we join our partners Stand Up to Cancer.
I just want to play baseball, man.
Ramirez swings and blasts one deep to right field. And he brings it in on the warning track.
Thought that was a no-doubter. I think the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
Jose Altuve up to hit here. One down, base is empty. Cut on and lifted in the air. Yelich. And he makes the catch. And there's 2 away. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And a ground ball to first, and foul ball.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Base knock center field. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in.
Not in
Not
time.
gonna get him. He's in there.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. Now let's see.
No, that's a strike.
Now it doesn't
And
matter.
that'll do it for the inning.
Thank you very much.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with
Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound.
Yeah, I wanted
Nestor
Nestor Cortez this past
Jr.
offseason. Had to swap for Jesus Luzardo. Some people would be like, you had to settle
Now
for
it's the
Jesus
second
Luzardo, but that would imply
Luis
he's been trash.
Rengifo.
Jesus has been excellent, honestly. He's just not an all-star. That's all.
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
that's not exactly what they're going for when they say one up, one down.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Mason Miller up and loosening in the pen. Clase also throwing. Swing and a miss, and he got him.
Let's go,
One away.
baby!
Well, I'm not sure what he was
Everyone's
waiting
shooting
on right
blanks
there.
at the
He got
plate.
changeup and
No
still
one
late
can
on it.
swing.
You rarely see that.
There's
It
a
almost
combined
makes you
6
think
hits between
that he was trying to
the
set the pitcher
NL
up.
and
I mean,
AL right
if
now.
you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's
This
no
is
way you're going to touch a
ass.
fastball.
So man aboard, one down,
I'm not
and it's
swinging well.
Tatis at the plate. In for a strike, 3-2
I don't want
now.
to swing with Tatis. Fuck this.
Tatis waits. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
First and second, one out. And now it's William Contreras. On the ground left side.
Let's
6,
go,
4,
baby! Fuck this.
3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning.
They made it look
This is
easy, but it
ass,
started
bro.
with a nice feed to the second
This is
baseman
what
from the
happens when
shortstop.
everyone on the
Perfect
fucking
turn,
baseball
and they're
field
out
is
of this
too
jam.
fucking good. From the pitchers to the batters to the fielders,
Back
everyone.
now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off. Andrew Vaughn. Big spot for him here. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
This is like Chicago's only all-star representative.
Just missed.
I was expecting to see Taylor Hayashi by now. The generational talent in playing for Southside now.
And it's a strikeout for the Sandman, his second of the game. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Joey Bart. One out, the base is empty for him.
Good old Joey Bart.
Base is empty, one away. Here are the top
It's so
half of
funny.
inning
Joey
number
Bart
7.
doesn't work out in San Francisco, but becomes a solid catcher in real life. And in this timeline, he becomes an all-star
Swings through
catcher
that
for
one
both
out
Pittsburgh
front that time.
and for now Detroit. That's honestly hilarious in my opinion. Fucking Giants are also shooting blanks.
Inside, 2-2. And a swing and a miss. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Stepping in, Anthony Santander. And he grounds one to the right side.
Got him.
Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And it's a 1-2-3 inning.
It's just too
3 up,
easy,
3
man.
down
It's
for
just
him
too
there.
easy.
Midway in inning number
I
7.
hit something,
and
bro.
it's
I
time
have
to
2
stretch.
hits.
And we
Let me live.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Mason Miller. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And 1 and 2.
Dog.
It might be
Why?
time to choke up a little bit.
Why
Get that
does he
front
also
foot
get
down
to throw
early, then he can just
101?
Spread out. He's really late right now.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
I see it more commonly in the sport these days, but man, a triple-digit fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a guy like this comes out of the bullpen, because that fastball, it eats, and if you're not ready, you're going to be walking back to the dugout.
That one in triple digits.
Well, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. And a swing and a miss. 2 gone. Now here is Michael
I'm not gonna
Tolio.
lie, I need to hit something, bro. I need to hit something.
Looks like a pinch hitter for the National League. Luis
I'm okay
Arias
with this.
trying to get
I'm
something
okay with
going
what
for him
I've seen
2
so
away.
far. Tolia, which is mostly fielding highlights for him. Not one hit, but fuck it, whatever.
Swing and a pop up in
I
foul
brought
ground.
you in
Catcher
for a
tosses
reason.
The mask, settles under it and makes the grab. And the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down that time. We look ahead to inning number 8. No score.
Just how ass has this All-Star game been? Just find like Megan Thee Stallion. That's all you need to know. Megan Thee Stallion
Here at
or
Wrigley Field,
Nicki
ready
Minaj.
to begin the 8th. Here's the
That-
center fielder.
that's how
Julio
ass this has been.
Rodriguez.
That's how awful this All-Star game has been.
And that one almost hit him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Not in time.
He beats it out, and the go-ahead run is on to start the inning.
Boog, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Now at the plate, Gunnar Henderson. And the count 1 and 2.
I like how it says he'll be playing out of position. What are you talking about? He says-
Double play right here.
Dog, what are you talking about? Actually, I'll leave this like that for now. I don't want to do it mid-game or mid-inning. Oh, hold on.
And now he steps off the rubber.
This
Meant
is
to
a good
swap out
situation
Alcantara.
if you want to try to steal a base. 9-hitter, and you're about to turn this lineup over, so get a little momentum as you turn it over.
We'll let the we'll get the people of
Manager out the
Chi-Town what they
dugout
want.
now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound.
I like how Dave Roberts is the All-Star game manager when the Dodgers don't have the best record in baseball right now. It's the Phillies, who are 59 wins, I think I saw. 'Cause we're 54 wins. No, we're 51
And
wins.
we've
We're
got ourselves
51
a
wins.
pitching
They have
change.
54.
Shota Imanaga.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Out towards left center. Brings it in. And there's one down.
Brendan Doyle at least gets to play the whole game. There's no other center fielders in this for this
Pinch
NL
hitter
group.
coming on. Alex Bregman.
Oh, great spot. He's looking to come through with that go-ahead run on base.
One away, tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. Runner takes off in the dirt. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Now the go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
Man, who gives a shit? Fucking cares.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Dog.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity, so not a terrible result.
So a change being made at first base. Entering is the pinch runner, Bobby Witt Jr. Fought off foul. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. One out. The go-ahead run is at second.
How did he foul that off?
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try
What?
to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated.
Goes
Thank you.
down looking.
I'm like,
Nice
this
work
gets
there to
struck
get the
out, bro.
strikeout, and that's
You
a
don't want any of it.
second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
2 on, 2 outs.
I want to
It
die.
Stays fair. Can't glove it cleanly. 1 runs in. Here comes Witt around third. The relay throw.
I want to
And
die.
first slide, and he's safe. And they lead by 2.
One of the hardest things to
I
do in the game,
deliberately
to stay
tried to throw him
mentally and
off,
physically ready for the
and it
big
backfired.
opportunity,
That's
and
crazy.
he came through for his club right there.
So now a pinch hitter, Josh Naylor. A critical at bat in this game for him. Runner at second, 2 down, and we're in the top of the 8th. On the corner for a strike.
This
And
game
it's
might be
1-2.
cooked. I don't think I'm getting shit from this. All because of one pitch.
And on second, 2 down. Good eye right there.
That baseball for you. One pitch can change the outcome of an entire game.
In the air, right field. Tatis snags it, and that'll do it. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on
Getting
this
packed up by
2-run
Tyler
double.
O'Neill of
And it's
all
2-0.
people for the AL All-Star is crazy work. I'm not even trying to be disrespectful. It's like, okay, they got Bobby Witt Jr., they got Vladimir Guerrero,
Back
they
now,
got
the pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Emmanuel
Pete
Clase.
Alonso,
These are
Jose
the spots where
Ramirez,
relievers really
Aaron
make a
Judge.
name
Like,
for
yeah, I expect them
themselves
to beat me.
late and close.
Tyler
There's
O'Neill
not
was
much
the last
margin for
person on
error,
that
but at the
list
same
I had.
time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Now into the ball game on defense, Rafael Devers. He's the new third baseman. And now the center fielder, Brenton Doyle.
Yeah, we're dead. They got Emmanuel Clase out here. We're cooked.
Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
I might as well bring Chase Dollander into the All-Star game.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. And there's
did I
one
not
down.
make contact
and
with
Chris,
that?
that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Every time the
It's been a tough
CPU
day
does
at the
that, I
plate.
want to
3
scream, bro.
strikeouts already. It's hard not
Just
to
throw
think
across the
negative,
plate.
but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Swing and a miss, struck him
Okay,
out.
that's fine.
And he's gone for the 4th time tonight.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Now, Luis Rengifo. And there's a foul ball. Swings through it for the K.
Why am I
And
even
he
bother
strikes out
batting
the
right now?
side
Why
here in
am I
the
batting?
eighth. And the NL is down
What is wrong?
in order. They trail it here.
Why would I do this to myself?
We're back. It's the top of the ninth. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Chase Stolander.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Andrew Vaughn now. That's outside. And that's ball 2. Just missed. And that's in for a strike. Slicing
Dog.
away. That's a
Why?
base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. So now a pinch hitter for the catcher, Jonah Heim. A runner at first for him, nobody out. That one's in there. That's strike 2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you could sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how'd I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
He's got it. And there's 2 down. So digging in, Julio Rodriguez. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Dog,
And
why?
a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. He makes the grab, and that is that. 2 left on. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Jeff Hoffman.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it
I
out.
didn't try to swing at that. I just wanted the fucking right stick go back to the neutral state.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
I've just been.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the closer. I mean,
Has it really been this long that I've turned to shit? Oh my god. I forgot the last time I played this game, I was just fucking around offline. I was trying to get the achievement, jack of all settings. And I completely forgot. I left it on this. What the I'm just gonna leave it as such.
you get that punch out.
I
you get
completely
settled
forgot
in,
I left
you
it on
feel
that
like
setting,
you're in
bro.
command out there on the mound
Oh my
from the
god.
jump,
I'm like,
and
wait, did I
kind of
really turn
prevents
this
any
bad
doubt
that
creeping into your mind or the fielders that are
rookie's
playing behind you
difficulty
that,
is
you know,
actually
you're gonna
like
wrap this thing up.
hell for me now?
Swing
No,
and
it's not
miss.
that. It's the
Well, so
fact
many
I
hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you
I was
would
doing a
think that
challenge
hitters
and I
have made the
completely forgot to
adjustment,
change
but I
it
don't know
back
if you ever
after
get
I
used
was
to it.
done.
Just pumping gas out of the bullpen.
Especially because
So
I didn't even
hard to
get the
play catch-up.
challenge. I didn't even win the challenge.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're in the last half of the 9th inning.
Whatever. A 2-0 win is for the AL.
Chases that one upstairs.
Y'all can have this, bro.
Gets to it on
I don't even
first.
care.
Gets
I don't
the
care
out,
anymore.
2 down after the strikeout.
He's just a
this
dumb
is
all-star.
exactly what you're looking for from your
Well, not
bullpen
dumb,
arm when
but
roll 'em
you know
out
what I
there
mean.
to start a new inning,
The
hold
meaning,
on to a
the
small
meaningless
lead.
all-star
Just
game.
such a
It's
stabilizing
just for
effect. And not only get the first two hitters,
pride
but
and
to strike 'em out.
couple
That
extra
gives
$1 million
everyone on
for these
defense a
players.
big boost of confidence.
Money that I won't see unless I get lucky. We could say that.
Hoffman is just 1 strike away. Comes up empty as he
Yeah,
chases
fuck
that
this.
one in
I have
the
to
dirt.
reset my
And that'll
settings.
do it as they complete the strikeout to end it.
Well, most of the fans come to watch this
I think I
All-Star
nearly
game
got
to see
struck
the
out every
talent
single
that's
time.
just oozing from dugout to dugout. But for the players, it adds to the experience and the memory of being here. Nice job by the American League. To
Dog,
win
I
this
think I
All-Star game.
struck out about the game's about to
2-0
crash again.
your final here in this one.
It's about to crash again. The game's about to crash. I don't think it can handle it. Just get out of the game. I can look at the stats later. Yeah, Alec Boehm, Ronald Acuna, Shohei Ohtani, they all struck out. I struck out with everyone except for Luis Ariz. What do you mean I can't look at the game, bro? Whatever. I completely forgot to change my settings back. Oh, Dwayne Roth made it. Okay, that's good. Oh, and his rating is going up, so that's wonderful. We got Alton Harris, and then we got Dwayne Roth. Let me fix my stupid settings so I don't kill myself in the interim. I'm gonna go ahead before I forget. May not even matter for Jordan because he's already high power. Yeah, power versus righties is irrelevant. Need to. I'll just screenshot it for now. When the season is over, I'll reset his settings. Basically, he won the All-Star game, and to reward him for that, he's gonna get a +10 for his power the rest of the season. So, power versus lefties now becomes 93. So, Jordan's finna be cracked out the rest of the year. To everyone that has to play the Astros, good luck. Man, when you get 2 players on here, I'm like, how am I gonna do this? I guess I could just... Doesn't matter. I don't want to play the full game again. Especially for most players that I don't really care for right now. And we won't see for another like 2-3 seasons if we're lucky. Just want to use my guys for the Rising Stars game.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The All-Star Futures game on tap today. It's the American League Futures taking on the Future Stars from the National League. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, Singy, when you consider the top hitters' ballparks in the sport, this has got to be one of them.
I'll say this. Pitchers have to stay with their game. They can't look over their shoulder and think, I have to be fine and perfect on every pitch. Continue to pitch to your strengths, and you'll come out of here with a good outing.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. And on the hill today, Alton Harris.
Well, just a 3-pitch mix in his arsenal, which, you know, it's not a lot for a starter. So always very important for him to have
We
a good
had
feel
a
and command
banger
all three. Sometimes you
2026
can make
draft.
that
We
three
got
look
2
like
guys
4
in
if
the
you add or subtract
NL
a little bit of velocity on
Futures
one. But,
team.
you know, one thing about it, it can be easy to get too
We
predictable
cooked in
out there
that.
on the
We
mound.
cooked in
So
last year's
hitters are
draft.
aware of
That 2026 draft,
Mixing those 3 pitches in all counts is
cooked.
going to be a big key for him in this one.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one down. And now Dwayne Roth.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder ranging.
Yeah, the
back
jack
into
of all
outfield.
settings
There's part of him
achievement
that's saying,
is
"Hey, where
get
you
a
at,
hit
outfielder? Call me
on
off."
every
But he
on
stayed
every
focused and made a nice catch right there.
get a hit on
Behind
every
the
setting
pitch.
and then get a strikeout on every setting.
Fouled off
You have
left
to do
side.
that to get the achievement. I was just fucking around the last time I played this game to try and get that. And I completely forgot to reset this.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone.
Got him.
Wow.
swinging.
Okay,
And
going
he
from
strikes
goat
out
to
the side
rookie.
in the third.
Oh.
On to the fourth. Still scoreless.
I'm still
So the
I'm still
batting order
acting like
turns
it's still
over.
on that.
Dwayne
and it's
Roth
not.
will hit next.
Holy
0 for
smokes.
2 in this one. Swing and a line drive, base hit
You know what I
out
mean?
into center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And here's the first baseman, Jordy Kane. Snap throw to first, and he's back in there.
Why do I keep getting guys with like no gear on for base running?
With the go-ahead run at first, here in the
Oh, I
bottom of
don't
the
even know how to
sixth.
base. I don't even know what I'm doing on this.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Struck him out without a swing.
Yeah,
That was pretty
trying to steal a
nasty.
base would not have mattered.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Kingman digs in now. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Couldn't
Headed
die
for
for
the
that,
plate.
really.
Safe on the board first. It's 1-0.
Eat my nuts.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came
Guess
through for his
I hit
club
like
right
X
there.
or something.
Back
I
for
don't
the
know.
bottom of the ninth, and they'll go with a pinch hitter to get it started.
Well, you win this one 4-0, and it feels like you could have exploded for more offensively, but you also realize that at times
Literally
it was
no
hard to
runs
score.
by the
So
NL.
you get out
Crazy.
of here feeling good about this win. Ultimately, there was great pitching and defense to keep that other team off the board. You always feel good about a win like this.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
So just Alton and Dwayne Roth. They were the only ones that made it. I don't recognize any of these guys. Well then. I'm gonna sim up to this third game for the Mets. We won the first. Finally, the first chance we get to sign my draft picks. By the way, if you haven't seen the that video, I just made it public today, right as the stream was starting. It is in the chat. You should be able to see it. In fact, I'll just pin it just to be on the safe side. And message. I want to get the ones that are ready to sign, like, get them out of the way. So we got William Lane, we got Alloy Bradley. I feel Alloy Bradley, Robert Yokoyama. Those are like the earliest we can go for. William Lane should not take much to convince. Bang, right there. We got him. I really want to get to is seeing what my player ratings are. Declined. Okay. No more out of him. Alright, so we'll leave that for now. We got one though. We got Lane, so not bad. Actually, they are wearing their regulars. Okay, so we'll wear ours. Not gonna play this full game. I'm just gonna. I'm gonna bop from play one inning, then the other. They brought up a rookie, huh?
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend set. It's the Colorado Rockies going up against the New York Mets.
We are 1-8.
Man, this team has really been struggling. You can see the frustration building, Singy.
Yeah, missed opportunities and a lack of timely hitting has really hurt them, Boog. Today's
Damn,
a new day, though.
Arizona's
They
a
have
game
what it takes
behind.
on this roster to turn
I'm
things
gonna
around.
fumble.
Great play is contagious as
That's a
well.
lie. We ain't fumbled nothing, bro. We're still in the early stages of our rebuild. We got a lot of work to cut out.
First pitch coming at you right after the
We got our work cut out for us. That's what I meant to say. We have a lot of good players on all levels.
Just about to get
But
started.
we need to continue
And
putting
on
the
mound
pieces
today,
together over the
Clay
time.
Holmes.
Well, no doubt about it. He's going to have to put together some consistently good performances in order to bring that ERA down. Now, he's got good stuff. He's just got to be able to have confidence, trust it, and really go after hitters, not nibble. Trust that his stuff can have late life and miss barrels of bats.
And now it's going to be Masataka Yoshida. So we'll see what the former batting champ can do here, Chris. Ripped to the right center.
Damn, now this shit
And
feels
now
kinda
maybe
easy.
extra
What the
bases.
fuck?
Now he'll turn for second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
I might have
He needed
to.
that
I
one.
might
It's been
actually
a
now have
tough
to bump the
stretch to
difficulty
plate
to
lately.
All-Star
Double
because
into
looking
the
at how the
gap, and that
pitches
was
are
a
being
really
thrown
nice
from
swing to
GOAT,
beat the inside pitch. Just
which
beat
is
him in the
about
spot.
as realistic
Kept his
as
hands
possible,
tight
to
inside that
this. Oh
baseball,
my
and that
god,
just
I
allowed him
make
to
this
drive
jarring
it
as
into
hell.
the alley right there.
Here's Michael Tolia. In the air to left center. Gilbert sizes this one up. And out number 1 on the ground.
Never mind. We're gonna leave it as is.
Time to check out the Rockies lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Zach Veen.
And Boog, you know he's happy seeing a righty out there on the mound in this one. I mean, over 300 against righties on the year, so definitely you expect him to try to tack on a few more points of batting average with a couple of hits. Should be a
I'm
good
the only
matchup
fan
for
in
him this
purple
one.
and black at Mets
So the
Stadium.
go-ahead run in scoring position. Now here's Nolan Jones.
Are you referring to your City Connect uniforms? Do people like the Mets City Connect uniforms? I actually don't know.
To
People
the
tell
right
me it's
side.
it's a toss up.
Throws to first
some.
in time.
I'm completely bullish on that fact, or if that's even the case.
Brenton Doyle, the next to hit. Chris, has been a good year for him, having already
Let me know if
set a
there's
new
any
career
audio
high for
balancing
RBIs
issues.
in
I
a
can
season.
adjust it if I need to. Anyone in the chat? Almost
And a
headshot him.
base hit knocks in a run.
Picks himself up an RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now they've got some speed on first.
Ooh, the
so we'll
Dodgers
see
are
if
up
they try to get
8-0
him
on the
into
game.
motion.
It's the first
Harry
inning
Ford
over there, and they're up
digging in for the
8-0.
Rockies.
Jesus.
There goes the runner. There's a ball. Throw there. Safe. And
Works
that
fine.
extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home.
Yeah, now this might
He
be a
will
little
score.
too easy. I gotta
It's an
change the
RBI
difficulty.
single. It's 2-0.
Well, patience and
Let me fix this. I had been on.
discipline paid
I
off
played
right
too
there as
much
he got
on
into
GOAT,
an
but
advantage
now
count. He wasn't able to elevate
the
it, but he
slow
put a
pitches
great swing
on
it. Right
Rookie
on time, good,
is
balanced
actually messing me
approach,
up.
just blasted it through the
I'm actually
infield.
surprised now.
So a man at first. Nicky Lopez now at the plate. Lace down the line. This looks like extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
So 2 down. Owen Miller getting ready to hit. Here's a 1-1. This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button. Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. Dives, but it falls.
Knock the
And
fuck
now
out
it
of
looks
that
like
ball.
extra bases. Runner from second scores as they add on.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
So runner at second, 2 down. And now the right fielder, Zach Veen. And
Dog, now it's
base
too
hit.
easy.
Coming home.
Oh my god,
He'll
it's
score,
too
and it's
easy.
an RBI single, and the
Oh
lead is up to
no! I actually might have cooked myself
5.
actually.
So a man aboard. Here's Brian Rocchio. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
2 outs.
Damn. Yeah. Now I'm cooking.
They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Clay Holmes done for the day, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. A change in the first, and here's the new arm, Jacob Junis.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Back to the top of the lineup, Masataka Yoshida digging in for the Rockies.
Oh, wow. We went around the order, huh?
Up the middle, Newman. They get the force. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. All in all, 10 come to the plate. They bat around and 5 score. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Rockies 5 and the Mets nothing. Back here in Queens, and today's starter, Jesus Luzardo. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, he's putting together a really nice season on the mound. ERA in the low 3s. Very respectable when you consider guys are looking to do damage. They're not trying to just walk and hit singles. They're trying to hit homers and draw walks and score runs. So when you have a guy that can limit the other team from scoring more than a few runs, that's really tough to beat game in and game out.
So now here's the Mets DH, Luis Rengifo.
I have to say, though, being this good to start,
And it is 2-1.
might be able to just coast the rest of the
Sure, he likes
game.
5-0 lead
May
and
not
the
even have
run
to play the
support,
full game.
but He's sat around a lot since warming up in the
At the
pen.
same
You
time,
hate
though,
to see a guy not have his rhythm to go out there and have a great
If
start.
I'm quiet, it's
Swings
because I'm
through
writing
that one
notes
for
down
strike 2.
for what's going to
5-1
happen
lead
at
after
the
their first
deadline.
at-bat. That is
I've been
huge
watching
at
this. I
point,
watch this
but
YouTuber
you've
named
gotta keep the
Octagonal
attitude
Gaming,
to
and
keep
for
your
his
foot on
MLB
the
The
gas.
Shows,
Don't let that
he
team
usually
back in
turns
this
the
ball game.
trades
Cruise
off,
to the finish line,
and I was
but
wondering
do it
why
with
he would do
intention.
that.
One up, one down.
And then, as I started this series,
Here's a Mets
I
lineup
understood
now.
why the
And
MLB
one
The
of the
Show
most exciting
franchise
young
like
stars in the
CPU
sport,
trades don't make any
Francisco
sense.
Alvarez.
And Boog, he's
I
a fun
watched
at-bat
the
to watch,
in
and
year
he's
one
definitely
the
a threat
Washington Nationals
whenever he's got
traded
that
away
bat in his
C.J.
hands. But
Abrams
me,
for
it's all about the mechanics. They're so
for a
sound.
pitcher?
When he gets his foot down on time and starts
DL
his swing,
DL something.
so much consistency. That bat stays in the zone for a
DL
long time, and he
something.
squares up the baseball.
I think it's
a lot.
DL Hunter.
Late
I
on that
have to
fastball.
look this up. I have to look his name up. But they traded for him, and I noticed that because he was the only Nationals player in that first year with a Brewers
That one, it's a strikeout.
card picture. He was in Brewers uniform. And then they traded Dylan Cruz for a Framber Valdez, who left at the end of the year, and they didn't get nothing else out of it. So they actually in this game set themselves back like 5 years.
You
And
know,
I got
think
I'm
he's
so
okay
mad
with
about
that
it as a
outcome.
Nationals fan
It
in
wasn't
real.
an intentional walk, but he
I
was
can't catch a
exactly trying to
break
attack the
anymore,
zone.
bro. We sold our souls for
And now it's
2019.
Frankie
That's
Lindor.
pretty much it.
Fastball almost got him there.
Two balls, one strike.
So what I have to do is I'm turning trades off. Like the CPU, I'm not letting them trade anymore. Because I
Headed
keep
towards the
seeing
corner.
like stupid trades
Makes
that don't
the
make
grab
sense
on
to
the
me.
run.
The
And that is
Diamondbacks
that.
traded
Mets leave
their
one.
catcher.
Still looking at that
Is his
nothing
name
deficit.
Eugenio Suarez? No, Eugenio Suarez plays third base.
Back here at Citi Field. New inning getting started. Now the number 2 hitter, Michael Tolia.
This is a guy that really has the ability to be more than just a slugger
What is their
and a home
catcher's
run
name?
hitter,
Why am I
but to hit for
blanking on it?
average, to get on base,
Actually,
and
Bush-
to drive
Gabriel
the ball out of
Moreno.
the ballpark.
That one in there.
They decided to trade Gabriel
See if you can
Moreno
go
to
upstairs a
the
little bit. Make sure you
Cubs
miss
for
up
Seiya
and out of
Suzuki
the zone
when
so
they
you're
already
not
got
1-2.
Christian Yelich playing
Don't
right
miss
field.
in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
So I don't understand what the game is doing.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count. Get the guy in the box on his heels.
Oh,
and then
Eugenio
force him
Suarez
to
is
chase
with
your
the
pitch
Dodgers,
where
I
he doesn't
forgot.
have much of a chance to do any damage.
Swing and a ball lifted in the
That
air.
didn't do shit.
Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 down. Two down, base is empty. Brenton Doyle will hit next.
Oh, I didn't mean to play this inning.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Get me out. I meant to
Welcome back.
swap.
Let's check out what's been happening of
Oh,
late.
that
Really
play
been
was way
struggling.
too close. Nah, nah, hell no, bro. That'd be. that was way too close, bro. Nah, ain't no way that was so fake.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
That one outside. Now 2-2. Got him swinging.
All right.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
DL Hall, that's his name. That was the pitcher. They traded C.J. Abrams for DL Hall.
Misses, and the count is 3-1.
And then they traded for Framber Valdez, and Valdez left. So I said, okay, we're done. And then this offseason, the Seiya Suzuki for Gabriel Moreno trade made me just be like, yeah, we're done. Y'all don't get that right anymore. I am taking the CPU's rights away from being able to make its own trades. I'm going to determine it myself now.
Owen Miller digging in for the Rockies.
Especially because you'll see like division rivals trade. The fucking Rangers and the Athletics, they had a trade. Angels, or the Athletics, gave away their closing pitcher with like 80-something overall to the Rangers. It's like, but it's in your division. Why would you do that?
Way inside, gets out of the way.
Yeah, no, CPU is busted as hell.
2 outs, base is empty. Swing and
That was not a good pitch. That was.
Throws to first.
Or winning anyways. Who cares?
1-2-3 go the Rockies as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Welcome back, and struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers. Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and that's just foul. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
You had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this.
We're still debating on what we want to get at the deadline.
Just couldn't sit back long
I think the obvious choice would be get other young players that fit the timeline. But at the same time, I think we have 2 separate timelines going. You have Owen Miller. You have this core of Owen Miller, Michael Toglia, Brendan Doyle, with Jesus Luzardo a part of it now. But then we have this other core where it's going to be Chase Dollander, Harry Ford at catcher, Zach Veen at right field, Brian Rocchio at shortstop. Oh, and the core of the current is also including Nicky Lopez, Masataka Yoshida, Javier Baez, and Nolan Jones. So we have our I have my work cut out for me come deadline. What we should consider adding.
It's the Rockies 5.
It would probably need to be players that are impact players now. Or I can just dick around and try and see if I can give away some of my best prospects for an elite player.
Welcome back.
That could work.
Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
There's a lot we could do. There's so much we can do this deadline. Nope. This one.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the 3rd home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Soto makes the grab, 1 away. And here is Brian Rocchio. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
Bullshit.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone.
So there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him up. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's one he definitely should have laid off of.
Up the middle, Lindor. In plenty of time to first, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Rockies 5 and the Mets nothing. Let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year.
I find it hilarious that we have 2 guys. We have 2 guys here. It's like, how often is that, man? When do you see 2 Colorado Rocky pitchers be in the top 3 candidates for
2 balls and
Cy
a strike?
Young?
Here it comes. That's a little bit low.
I would say never, if at all.
And a swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. The Rockies leading by 5. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That's hard hit on the line.
Yo, we're good.
Doyle right there to make the grab.
Oh, look, there's the
2
apple.
down. Here's Brandon Nimmo. The other way, makes the catch, inning over. Mets go down quickly. It's 5-0. Let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this
Oh,
season.
he's still in the MVP. He's still in the race for MVP. There's still a chance. Oh, it disconnected. Alright, what's happening? What's going on? Alright, it's back. There it says, oh, we disconnected. Hold on. Sorry. 1 second. My friend.
The wind of the pitch.
My friend, I'm so sorry. We disconnected you from OBS.
Swung on, belted. Nimmo running hard to get
Foul.
it. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Now he breaks his bat. Lindor. Now the throw to first on the run. And he gets him. Nicely done.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync. And the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
Now the left fielder, Nolan Jones.
That's
Hit
built
hard,
it.
base hit. And they have their first base runner since the first inning.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
And now Brenton Doyle. And that's outside. And it's 2-1. Next offering is outside.
The
Man at
Dodgers
first,
are
one away.
actually putting belt to ass to New York, bro.
Grounded to third, could be 2. 1 at second. On to first, but it pulls him off the
How did he
bat.
not even get into the tag out?
Well, they
That
had
is
a
a
chance
crazy
to turn it
error.
2 right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the balls. He tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand.
Houston's up
They
5-0
say you
against
can't assume a double
Minnesota.
play. I beg to differ at the big league
That
level,
Jordan
but it's gonna be ruled
Alvarez
as a fielder's
10
choice.
plus power
Here's
might
the
be
speedy
actually
catcher,
working out
Harry
right.
Ford. Runner on the goal. Struck him out looking.
I didn't
So one
see
left
they
for
gave me
Colorado,
already a
but
2-strike
they hold
count, bro.
5-0 lead.
Hey, yo, this game can suck my left nut.
Welcome back to the
Fuck
ballpark
outta here.
as we check out the current playoff picture.
These are some crazy close numbers. You know what's crazy? The NL Central's been so bad. Any of the wildcard teams could be the NL Central division leader right now. That's how bad the NL Central's been this season. It was so bad. This division has been so bad that before the season started, the 2027 projected winner was the Pirates, and they didn't
back
even
up the
have a
middle.
record above
Lopez.
500. They projected
over
them
to
to win
first.
the NL
And the
Central
leadoff man
at
set
like
down, and they're
80 and
half the fifth.
82. I said, ain't no way. When that's your division race,
Here's the
that
center fielder, Drew Gilbert.
good luck. That's all I can say, bro. Good luck.
1 down, base is empty.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
He goes down looking.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
And next for the Mets, Brett Beatty. 2 outs. Popped up left side.
Actually worked
Miller.
out better than I expected.
And that ends the inning.
Thank you very, very much.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
First game back, Jordan Alvarez home runs. Well, first series back, he's already raking in home runs.
Ball and a strike. That one missed.
Well, these Rockies doing a good job at the plate.
Yeah, the
with
Nationals are
runners
so
on
bad in
base,
this
and
sim.
that can
Oh,
be
the
a key
Cardinals.
difference
They're
maker
also
in the
been
game.
pretty
They're
bad.
hitting over 600
Cardinals,
in this game
Nationals,
with runners in
Athletics have
scoring
all been
position, and
so bad in
clearly,
the sim.
That's leading to a lot of runs. Their clutch hitting has been excellent.
On the ground right
They're at the
side,
point of, like,
and foul
They're
ball.
slightly less bad than the Rockies or the White Sox in real life.
Outside low, and that's ball 3.
2 strike.
Now fly ball to
That ain't
right
enough,
center.
is it?
Gilbert on his way
That is
over.
not enough.
Makes the catch. 1 away. And here is Owen Miller. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Now a check swing at the 1-1. Look down to first, and no swing, says Jerry Hillsdale. 1 down, base is empty. Rips 1 to right.
Bang!
Fair ball. Makes the
Look at
turn,
that.
hits for second.
Here comes the
In
double.
safely. It's a double, and his second hit.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Next to hit, Zach Veen. To the right side, Flores. And he takes it himself for the out. Brian Rocchio digging in for the Rockies. Miller.
I think his on base
third with
percentage
2
to be
outs.
higher than 735. Which is funny because I
Swing
think
and
it's a lot
ground
higher
ball,
than
and
last
that one
year's.
gets through into center field. Runner in from third to extend their
Jordan
lead.
Alvarez has
It's
shot
an
up to
RBI single.
107
It's 6-0.
for OPS.
So the Rockies lineup turns over, and now the DH, Masataka Yoshida. Line drive.
It
base
never
hit.
ends.
And out to a board.
NL West teams are just dog walking the New York teams right now.
Next for Colorado, Michael Tolio.
Let us say the Yankees were in the NL West or the NL East.
2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss.
I would love to hit something with Tolia today, bro. That would be great. Let me hit something with Tolia.
That's off the mark.
Or you can
2
throw
balls,
another
2
sinking
strikes.
ball and this one be out the
First and
off the
second,
plate.
2 down, and we're the top half of the 6th. Next offering misses.
Do that again, I
the other
guess.
way.
Sure,
He
why not?
should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's
There's like no
long.
energy. That was just off the box.
2 outs. And he swings and
Come
lifts
on.
one to deep
Come
center
on.
field.
That's
Back
gone.
there.
That's gone. That's gone. That's gone.
Runner's eye and gone.
It's out of here.
He hammers one out to center, and they add to their lead. It's 9-0.
Sayonara.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
I want y'all to put the word out there that we are back.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Jacob Junis is done, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Dedniel Nunez. He last pitched 2 days ago.
He's not that can't be him actually. He can't be a real player. The way the cyber face looks, nah, ain't no way. That is not a real player. Oh yeah, he ain't real.
2 outs, nobody on. Nolan
God
Jones
damn.
digging in for the Rockies.
Could they have made his nose any bigger, bro?
And that one ripped to left. Nimmo makes the play, and that's the 3rd out.
We need more mics
Rockies
in this
get
world.
3 on this homer. It's now 9-0. Back after this on the show.
We need more. We should have more mics in this world. Good mics.
It's that time of the season. Let's check out some notable trade candidates.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Swing and
Meow.
a fly ball in the air out towards right center
Got
field.
him.
Bean hauls it in, and there's one away. So the lineup flips over. Next is the designated hitter, Luis Rengifo. The Rockies up big in this one here in the bottom of the 6th. On the ground, and that's through. Their first hit of the ball game.
I
Kevin
swear on
Newman up now
everything,
for
bro.
the Mets.
I'm never getting a no-hitter. I put down everything. I'm never getting a no hitter.
The 1-1.
I would never. I don't think I could be broken if I lost a World Series when I was up 3-0. What I will be broken though is the consistent amount of times I have had no bid opportunities or no hit opportunities and lost those every single time. Those are what will drive me up a wall. Lead me to ruination. You ever watch the Russian Badger, the clip? How much maple syrup do I need to drink before I can feel my blood coursing through my veins? That's gonna be me, but not with maple syrup. I'm going to be using bleach for that. How much?
No hitter. It's the Rockies 9.
How much bleach do I need to drink before my heart immediately stops palpitating? I'm so sick. That's gonna be. I'm gonna drown myself in bleach one of these days when I don't get that no hitter. It's gonna come ninth inning, top of the ninth, bottom of the ninth, whichever one. I have one out left. No hit, near perfect game. Just need to get that last out, and then the last hitter singles. I will snap. Holy shit! I will snap.
For a strike. 2-2 now. And there's a ball.
The guy at the plate could
Can't get me,
recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and
Look how many times he's been
perception,
walked this year.
and he
21
knew right
times.
away it was an off-speed pitch.
Won't matter this time though. Base hit single.
And aboard on the leadoff single.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Checks over to first, back safely. And the batter now, Harry Ford. Runner on the go. Safe at second,
Too fast.
and that was
Too
not
quick.
close. He reaches 40 stolen bases on the season with that bag. And that one almost
Damn!
Straighten him up a
Cool
little
it,
bit.
bro. Nah, man, they need to add that in future MLB The Shows. We gotta see bench clears, bro. We need suspend, bro. MVP baseball is so fun because you can hit someone, hit a pitcher, they'll retaliate later down the game,
second.
and you can have
Ball
benches
forward
clear.
to a board.
You can have a brawl at the
Breaking
mound,
ball
but
in that
you know you can't
3-2
actually see the
count
fight.
kinda tells you that
I
that's the
cannot
pitch he has the
believe
most
we never
confidence in
had
right
that
now.
in a
Just
baseball
couldn't find
game.
the strike zone.
I would do that, bro.
Mickey Lopez
I would
up to the
create a
plate.
baseball game if I had the power to. I would create a baseball game where you could see benches clear, brawls happen, suspensions have to be taken out. That would be so
Drive,
fun.
deep right field. Soto really on his horse for it. Can't get there. This one lands foul. Look out! And it hit him.
No way we just
2
got
strikes
bases
up.
loaded.
And
Up
he hit him.
9-0.
So bases all loaded up. Next to hit for the Rockies, Owen Miller. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike. Just outside. And now it's
Woo!
3-2.
Shit.
That's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And that one
Damn.
is lifted in the air. Soto going after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
I just wanted to foul it off and keep it out the zone.
Zach Veen digging in for the Rockies.
Come on, Zach. Come on, Zach. Hit this motherfucker.
In the air, left
You did not
field
hit that
down the
motherfucker.
line. And it's out of play, a foul ball. Bases loaded, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7.
Yep.
In the air, out towards left center. Nimmo makes the play. Runner tags for home. He's in to score on the sac fly, and it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Ryan Rocchio digs in now. Dives, but it kicks off his glove to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
2 outs, bases full. Now it's the DH, Masataka Yoshida.
Damn,
High in
that's
the air,
not
out to
gonna be
right.
shit.
Soto sizing this one up, and that'll do it. So they get one, but end up leaving the bases loaded. 7th inning stretch time. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Lucas Gilbreth.
I'm gonna play this last inning, and I'm just gonna send the rest of the way.
Weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
And now the count 1-2.
You don't need to
after
play
the
any
swing
further
and
than
miss.
this.
And a breaking ball misses outside. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
And a foul ball.
Hit the window.
One down, base is empty. Hard hit, right side. Sends it to Tolia. Lindor retire. Digging in, Brandon Nimmo. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul.
Yeah, definitely not having Pete Alonso is
Still
what's
doesn't have a
throwing these
knock.
guys
I know
off.
You want to get that first knock out of the way, maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great
Their
plan
fault for
against
letting him go. He's now Cleveland's game.
Runner at first with 2 away. And here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. Got him looking for the strikeout. Fastball
Yep.
to letters, froze him for strike. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Luke Jackson.
And with the big deficit on
Well struck.
Yeah, 10-2. That man Hefner is taking this team places. I mean, this is the potential we have. This is the type of ceiling we have for a group. That Rafael Flores guy, man, he's just not that good for the Mets. He is struggling. They need a first baseman. I'll probably trade for one at the deadline. What I really want is this here. For a thumbnail down the road, guys. Oh, now we get the Nationals up, huh? Yeah, I'll walk into this.
Leading off for Washington, second baseman, Edward Julian.
Hey! 0-1's the count. One ball.
Damn, how'd that not hit his shin?
That's a ball.
Can we hit the zone, guys? Please. No, it's just impossible. And bro will just not swing at anything. Double play. Got him. Never mind.
Now batting, center fielder, Jacob Young.
That's a ball. Hey! Three!
Alright, down to their final out.
Now batting,
Gotta get in here.
Ball one.
Or you can do that.
Ball, that's out.
No. No. Alright, down to their final out. Come on. Right here.
Count full.
I didn't sell the bag. Oh, Amador, 2 for 2 in a run. Good, we need that. I want to try and get all my picks signed before I end the stream. I don't want to get past the 31st here. I want to keep it within here from July 20th to July 30th. That makes sense. Fourth round. Fifth. Might have to wait an extra day. I don't want to play the full series, but we do need to actually win these games. This is supposedly the worst. This is supposed to be the worst team in baseball. So don't fuck it up. The kind of the goal right now. Do not fuck it up against these guys.
Yeah. 0-1. One and one. No, he's safe. Nope, outside. That ball's foul. Helpful.
Alright, he won't bite.
He's out. No, he's in there.
Now batting. Designated hitter, Jose Pena.
Runner, runner, runner. Ball, that's out. He's dead.
Okay. What happened?
He's out.
Now batting. Third baseman, Owen Miller.
Nope, that ain't it, Chief. Sure, commission it. For what purpose?
Now batting, shortstop.
That's still one of the toughest lines I ever heard in video game history. To get the covenant. Wow. God, what happened to Halo, man? We used to have it good back in the 2000s and the 2010s. We were eating like kings, man. Microsoft fucked everything up. Yeah, that's the thing, man. They'll never be forgiven for their crimes against their greatest crimes against humanity was absolutely fucking up Halo, Microsoft that is. For what they did, they will never find forgiveness. Not in this life or in the next. People be like, but it's good to forgive. Oh, that's cute. Can you forgive them for ruining this incredible franchise? You can find in your heart to forgive them for what they've done. Sacrilege. Absolutely sacrilege. I was actually really good at blocking pitches.
Hey. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Now batting, second baseman. Edward Julian.
That works. That works. Strike him out. Come on, Lugo. Yep. Yep. We take those.
Third baseman, Abraham Toro.
Look at the difference between Doyle and Robles, man. His speed is so freaking busted. I'm amazed that the CPU hasn't noticed or like hasn't taken advantage of that. It's crazy. Atta boy, I'm a door. Still nothing.
Leading off for the Rockies, center fielder Britton Doyle.
That is back, not back enough.
Now batting, left fielder Nolan Rose.
You bum.
0-1's the count. Got it.
This might actually go into extras because I am selling the bag right now.
Masataka Yoshida.
Did he go?
Wow.
Now batting first baseman Michael Tobia.
Dog, that was the easiest out in first I've seen in so long. And it just goes so Yo, yo, yo. Hey, watch this swing. Watch this stride. Never mind. Why are we actually struggling against Mackenzie Gore? What is happening?
Leading off for Washington, designated hitter Jose Taylor.
Hey! No balls, 2 strikes.
Swung at some shit.
Up next for the Nationals, shortstop Bo Bichette.
Ball. I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Hey! 1 ball, 2 strikes.
I'm just remembering. I need to make a follow-up video on that Suns vid I did.
No, that's off the plate.
Ooh.
Ball 2.
What was it, back in April? Back in March? That was a fun video I made. I enjoyed it. I need to get back to that.
We got a full count.
Basically, I actually hit on every. I said the Suns needed to buy out Bradley Beal and trade Kevin Durant, and the fact that they actually followed through on what I suggested is crazy. I'm more surprised though that they haven't considered trading Devin Booker yet. That man's prime is burning. You've wasted it. He had a good 3-year run as a top shooting guard on a good team. Now he's a top shooting guard again on a shit team. It come full circle, what I meant to say. It doesn't help that the Suns ownership has been basically taking a hammer to this franchise and just bashing it into the ground. Every move they've made has backfired severely. Dog, what? God, I hate 2-out hits. Gotta be one of my least favorite things in baseball. Gotta be one of my least favorite genders. Base hits, well, put 2 outs.
Oh, 2 is the count.
Leading off for the Rockies, third baseman, Owen Miller.
Hey guys, I kind of don't want to play this game anymore. Can we go back to simming? Whatever. That is the base hit of base hits.
Now batting, shortstop, Rockies.
On 1. Ball, that's just out.
Oh, what are you gonna do? It's so weird. The Nats have these games where they're like, "That's the strikeout? I didn't check the swing, bro." Y'all actually bombing me crash out here. That's crazy. Amador plays so much better away than at home. That's crazy. All right, I might just play him mostly on the road. Make him a road warrior.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Nah. A lot of air in the ball just for nothing to happen. Thanks, man.
Now batting, catcher, Willie Roman.
That is crazy.
Now pitching for Colorado, number 46,
Nope,
Jose
that's inside.
Alvarado.
I don't know why Jose Alvarado's face is still not in the game. That's not what he looks like. It's not even close to what he looks like.
Aye. 1 and 1. Aye. ball, 2 strikes. Ball 2. Hey.
Now batting third baseman, Abraham Toro.
Ball 1. Ball. 2 balls, no strike.
I mean, I'm not gonna care what the umpire says. I'm not gonna make it go any higher in the zone than it has to.
Hey.
Cause it ain't worth it.
Now batting right fielder, John Rose.
Being in a fight for our lives against the worst team in baseball is crazy dealing, bro.
That's a ball.
Let me go. Let me leave. Thank you. Let me die.
Now pitching for the Nationals, number 77, DJ Hurd.
Man, whatever.
Now batting center fielder, Victor Torres.
He's out. That ball's foul.
Of course. Yeah, I'm just content at this point. Whatever happens, happens.
Hey. 0-1's the count.
We can just get to. We'll win extras. I guarantee it.
0-1.
If I can just get this game to extras, I can win the game.
Three.
Now batting
Get to extras. All we need to do. Try and get this game to extra innings and we can win. And 1 out to go.
Now batting. Second baseman, Edward.
That's a ball. Ball 1, no strike.
Bro, Miami's just burning everything in sight, bro. Jesus Christ.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That was not supposed to happen. Yeah, let's just keep it bottom of the zone. We can keep it in the bottom of the zone, right, guys? Right? No, we can't.
He's out.
Leading off for the Rockies, shortstop Ryan Rockies.
I don't know why that's the animation they go with every time. I don't understand it. And of course it's foul. Why can't I beat my own team? This is some bullshit. Could have probably ended the game right there with that swing. Oh God.
Up next for Colorado, catcher Drew Roman.
Thank you. Just run home. Run home.
He beat it. Safe.
Now batting, designated hitter Javier Baez.
Out.
As long as we win this game, I don't care. As long as we win this game, I don't care. Stop framing game, please.
One ball, 2 strikes. That's ball 2.
Now batting, the right fielder, John Doe.
All ones the count.
It's 1-0. Let's not Give him a chance to walk it off.
Got him.
Now batting.
Nope. Outside. Nope.
Next batter up is batting 115 with runners in scoring position. Oh, and he's a righty too. We're at an advantage.
Runner, yes, yes.
That's fine. He's batting poorly with runners in scoring position. Don't throw to second.
Ball inside.
Look at that, bro. Look at that. That's how you win a ball game. What a win. Hey, yo, this manager about to get... You about to join... You about to join Dave Martinez in a little bit, bro. You about to join him in the unemployment line. Yo, how do you... What the fuck? They just stopped caring, bro. They have to stop. They had to stop caring that time. They had to have been like, this is fine. We're gonna be bad anyways. Might as well take the L. Three hits between Bo Bichette and Juan Yepes. That is dog. That is dog shit. I will take 1-0 victories any day of the week. Bro, that runner just started. I can do it. I can do it. You got Drew Romo just sitting there like, no shot. No shot he's actually going to just cost this team the game right here. Yeah, they are the worst, right? 34 wins. Yeah, they're tied with the White Sox for the worst record in baseball. It's about to be the Nationals and the White Sox fighting every year for the first pick. Crazy work.
Leading off for the Rockies, second baseman Nicky Lopez.
That is soaring.
Now batting, designated hitter Masataka Yoshida. Now batting, first baseman Michael Foley.
Oh, that's gone. That's out of here. His power is coming back to him. His power is coming back. He's gonna get over 30 home runs at this rate this year. And I'll take it. I will absolutely take it.
Now batting, third baseman Aaron Jump.
All right, just gotta make sure this team doesn't sell the bag.
Oh,
Good swing. Better pitch.
Now batting, designated hitter, Hosanna.
It's okay, Nationals. I'm just trying to help you guys out and be as dog shit as possible so you have a chance again at the top pick in the draft. Because you clearly need it. Yeah, just do that every time, guys. I promise you, you'll be better. Maybe. If you're bad enough, you might get enough top draft picks.
ball two. Two balls, no strike. Oh. 3-0. Up.
All right, full count. End it. Or not. End it. That works.
Now batting, shortstop Ryan Rockies.
Some of those I just gotta swing faster right now. Bro, the White Sox are 26.5 games behind, and the next closest the Tigers is 9.5. That town level disparity, man, it's crazy. The whole AL West is just trash.
No, he's safe.
Now batting, second baseman Mickey Logan.
There's a reason why he was an All-Star this year.
Nope, ball one.
And he got tagged. It is a lot harder to get to steal third than it is to steal second, I have to say. It is much harder to do that. Yet he was close enough. That's the bizarre thing.
One strike.
Oh, they gave it to us.
Up next for the Nationals, third baseman, Abraham Morrow.
Up. Yep, he's out.
Now batting, center fielder, John Rose.
Whoa. Strike.
All right. There we go. Elia got an RBI triple. No. Nats still lose. Works for me. A home run and a triple. All right, sweep of the Nats. God, why? All right, we got Brandon Simpson. Some of these guys we can just use as future trade pieces. That's the vision. That's 2 now. Oh, we still won. So we've reached 60 wins on the year. That's good. That is wonderful. So Phillies are 65 and 38. So we're still 5 games behind them for the first seed in the NL. Which honestly, if we don't get it, that's fine. we are positioned to be the second best record in the NL. So if we do that, we might get our chance at a easy NLDS matchup against the Cubs. That is if the Cubs win their wildcard series. The Blue Jays lost Bo Bichette and Vladimir Guerrero Jr., and somehow they're better off for it. That's amazing. That is a tough division to be in. I feel bad for Tampa. Can't catch a break. Same with the White Sox. They can't catch a break. Yeah, Ray's got a lot of ground to make up. I got finish my notes later, but I want to set them up. All right, here we go again. Okay, good. Finally, he signed with us. And Robert Yokoyama signed. Awesome. All right. After that, I got two more. We actually have so much left. Not there just yet. Let me just make sure. Oh, thank you. He signed. We got all of our players now. We just have 3 left. They'll be the trickiest ones, but might be able to get them soon. Contract extensions. I'm gonna be honest. I usually would like to wait till the off season for these kind of things, but man, depending on how much better he gets, we might not get a better chance than to offer him what I'm thinking. The idea that Chase is going to be really fucking good in the future, especially now that he has become an all-star for the first time. So what if we give him an extension? That is so fucking good that it takes care of things basically into his prime. What if we do that? Look at if we do 8 per year for 4 years, we would lock him up through 20. It would be to 2031. But I want a contract for him that reaches, at this point, past his arbitration and gets us several years into him as a free agent to be. I'm thinking 3, 6. We'll do more than 6. Since he's already this good, I don't think we're gonna be able to get like Ronald Acuna levels of money out of this. What if we try and do 15? 7. No, it's not working. Okay. So let's see. I'm not interested in being locked. Fuck. Yo, he's not interested in that. That is a problem. I really trying not to do over 15 for 6 years. That's insane to consider. What else do we have? Damn. If we can get him for 5 years, that'll take him through renewal, through arbitration, and he'll be a free agent in 2033. So maybe, hopefully, to be fair, he is 25 already, so maybe this makes sense. Hopefully, by 2033, 34, we are either a World Series champion or we have a shit ton of starting pitchers that are already good. This might be as good as it gets. Yeah, because he's really not biting. We'll see that how he reacts to this. Alright, it's taken care of. The idea, the vision, you have to understand, is this like Ronald Acuna. The Braves did not wait to give Ronald Acuna a contract extension. They locked him up early. They locked him up really early, and they gave him a long contract to boot. So that's the idea in mind with this. 1 year on the show, instant contract extension. All the bells and whistles along with it. So hopefully, as time continues on, we continue to contend. Like, look at that. We got Harry Ford. I should have given him a larger contract than this. I should have been bigger than a fucking 5-year deal. Because when he gets good, he might be impossible to re-sign again. And you can't go back. And there ain't nothing you can do about it. There ain't nothing I can do to fix it. So hopefully he's good enough to where we can bring him back. And if not, we can trade him for future catchers. That will help us out down the road. 3 more years with Tolia. And then I believe Doyle's contract is the same amount of time. So 3 more years with those two. So we're kind of locking up guys for the long term and the short term. That's the vision. That's the goal, you know? The good players, at least. The ones that are already, like, showing out. Because Dollander, man, by the time his contract is over, he might be in the fucking 90s, bro. So hopefully, in this 5-year gap, or this 5 years that we have him, we can contend for a World Series. Hopefully. Man, we are just killing it this year. Shout outs to the boys. You guys are balling. I'm okay with 2-2 series against Rick Howell could be 80 to 95. God, please don't make him like low 80s. At least 85. I'll take it. I will take it. Please be at least 85. Oh, thank you. Okay, so he's signed. Shit. Just 2 more players. We just need to. Dude, what is that loss? Yo, the Braves are out for blood. They ain't fucking around. They are out for blood, bro. They on a mission, bro. They are sick and tired of wasting their core's window. They want it back in blood, bro. Deal. We got the second game though. We'll take it. All right, this got to be the day, bro. I really don't want to extend it any longer than we have to, and look at that. Yes. Yes. Now it's just Rick Howell, and that's it. Let's go. We got all my players. All of our draftees. We got them. All of them. What a wonderful day. What a wonderful. What type of contract would he want? 5 years? No. It would be 3. It would probably be 3. I'd be okay with giving him a 3-year deal. But that would be like after the season. I wanted to get Dolinger out of the way now before it's too late. And I'll just sim up to the 30th and call it a stream. Alright. Alright, everyone. I'm going to end the stream here, because I have several things I need to do. First, I want to take a break. I have been streaming for 3 hours, 36 minutes. Second, I have to start organizing everything for when the trade deadline happens, for what's going to happen at the trade deadline. And I'll make that into a video. So, till then, I will see you guys later. I thank everyone who has tuned in today's stream. Thank you Easton Plays for liking and subscribing to the channel. I appreciate it. And to everyone else who has viewed today's stream, you are also welcome to do the same thing. You don't have to. Not forcing you to. Your right to choose whether you want to or not, to support me or not. But I'm going to end things from here. Got a lot of work to do. And I'll catch you guys later. You guys be safe out there and have a good day.